A pretty nasty little cell that went through there, Mark.
Absolutely. We were looking at that one during our 5 o'clock newscast around 5:32. The National Weather Service activated a severe thunderstorm warning for that cell, and the reason they did that was because of the size of the hail involved in that, and that's usually one of the reasons we get a trigger for a severe thunderstorm warning around here, as well as the possibility of some strong winds. Let me show you a time lapse over the last 1 hour. You can see the very strong cells here. There are 3 of them that we're tracking throughout the area. One in San Joaquin County, one now moving through Calaveras County, and another one in Sacramento County, moving through now into Placer County. Let me start with the one here in San Joaquin County, now completely clear of the Stockton area itself. That area that you see highlighted in yellow, that's where the severe thunderstorm warning is up. Now for the one here in San Joaquin County, that's up until 6:15, so that's another 2 minutes here. But let me zoom in on this nice and close, and you can see exactly where it is. It just passed through the Lockford area, and it is now moving toward the town of Wallace along Highway 12, and it will continue to move into the to the north and northeast, and may be impacting areas like Ione. Let me show you what it looks like from our Stockton Skycam. We've been watching the back edge of this weather system to see if we would see anything in the way of a funnel cloud or a tornado. We did not see that. Just because we didn't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. This thunderstorm has been showing signs of rotating on our Doppler radar, and that's another thing that we kind of keep an eye on, and that's that area of blue that you see right here in the back edge. And again, sometimes we see that. Sometimes the radar is actually shooting into the cloud and maybe picking up rotation that might be a couple of thousand feet off the ground. So that's not necessarily a sign that we're seeing a funnel cloud or a tornado, but it is the sort of thing that we do keep an eye on. So this is a very dangerous storm now moving to the east of North Jacktone Road, and that's again east of Highway 88. So if you're in a place like Lodi, you are now clear of this storm. Lockford, you're just about to see the back edge of the storm move through the area, and again toward the town of Wallace, you're going to be seeing the worst of that. I'm going to hang on this cell for about another 30 seconds or so and give you a closer look at it right over the town of Clements, if you will. These areas in red indicate not only the heavy rain, the sort of rain that, you drive through and your windshield wipers can't quite keep up, but this is also where we're probably seeing quite a bit of hail. We've had a number of reports of half-inch hail, 1-inch hail, even had one report in Stanislaus County of 1.25 inch sized hail. So that's enough to do damage to the finish of your car if you're driving through that. So a really good idea to stay out of one of these cells. That's why I wanted to stay on that cell. You just saw that box of yellow we were showing you went away. That severe thunderstorm warning was scheduled to expire at 6:15. It did. It remains to be seen whether or not the National Weather Service will reissue a severe thunderstorm warning for Amador County for places like Ione. We'll follow that here in the next couple of minutes. The next severe thunderstorm warning, it's this one for the parts of Calaveras County. This severe thunderstorm warning is up until 6:30 this evening. Let me just back out here just a little bit for you, and I'll show you a lot of information that is coming up on this cell. A lot of lightning strikes in here, a lot of hail, 22 lightning strikes, hail about 3/4 inch with moderate shear coming out of this one at 12 miles an hour, and this is going to be impacting areas like San Andreas. This is the way it looks from our Rancho Cordova Skycam. We're looking off to the west end of the southwest, and it just kind of gives you an idea of the low visibility and the rain that we're looking at out there as well. It's probably not just the best evening to be out on the roads. With that in mind, let me show you now the severe thunderstorm, or at least the thunderstorm that we're tracking in the greater Sacramento area and to the north and east of Sacramento. Now, oh, look at this, right over the Granite Bay area and moving into Rockland. Loomis right now, you're just seeing some moderate to heavy rain. You have heavy rain, hail, and frequent lightning heading your way. This cell, we do not have the severe thunderstorm warning up for, but as you can see, this too has quite a bit going on with it. Let me just draw a little box around this for you and be able to see that we've had 15 lightning strikes within just the last 15 minutes. Hail about 1/2 inch. So the hail here is a little bit smaller, and that may be why we aren't seeing a severe thunderstorm warning out of this. But this one is showing more shear, 45 miles an hour shear. That's quite a bit. So again, another thunderstorm that is rotating. It might even have the possibility of putting out a funnel cloud or a relatively weak tornado. So that's one of the other things that we'll keep our eye on. In terms of where this is headed, let me back out a little bit more so I can do a storm track on that for you. This is moving off to the east and northeast at about 20 miles an hour. So we'll be going through the town of Ophir in about 20 minutes. Auburn about 26 minutes, and if it holds together, it may even make it all the way up to Lake of the Pines, perhaps